Hello, welcome to the Wealth Transfer. I'm Terry Sacka, Chief Strategist, and I'm along with Dr. Charles Vance, and we're going to engage in a new series dealing with China, their hoarding of gold, and the alliance they've made with Russia just recently, where their central banks are coordinating their currency exchanges backed by gold. And this is going to be fascinating to get into, and we're also going to show how that's connected to the sleepy American mindset. Because for some reason, I have to think, America, are we the only ones who believe us? Because the rest of the world doesn't seem to. So we're going to get into it. It's going to be a phenomenal series, and I do hope you stay tuned. And Dr. Charles Vance, how you doing?
Is it really important what those folks are doing halfway around the world?
Absolutely. It's so important because what's really taking place is China has created a mirror financial system. China and Russia has created a mirror system. So as we have the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund of the West, you have the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank of the East. As you have the World Bank of the West, they have the New Development Bank of the East. And so now that China has dominated now world trade, global trade, and they have sealed the trading routes, I have to say, folks, they have coordinated magnificently with Russia. And Barack Hussein Obama's administration did a magnificent job of allowing it. And all I know is they're mirroring our system to such a level. What they're really doing is preparing for the fall of the king dollar and the insert of the Eurasian influence, which would be that Russian, Iranian, Chinese BRIC nations. So it's pretty fascinating stuff.
Is this what President Trump during his campaign was just going on and on about? Yeah. About unfair trade between us and China, that there was an unfair leg up on
Well,
it.
Yes. And what it really was is China, our trade deficit in general, is somewhere in the area of about 800 billion. Now it fluctuates, but it was upwards to almost 800 billion a year. Now, what does a trade deficit mean to us?
A
trade deficit really means a lot of people think, meaning we're just buying more products and goods from abroad than we are shipping out. And they don't really think much beyond that. But folks, what it really means is we are exporting our wealth and our money. And we're also exporting inflation to these other nations. And so it means a great deal. And I think that's why President Trump is so serious about it and why he's been labeling China a currency manipulator. As we get into this series, you're just going to love it because we're going to outline not only why China is getting serious about gold, because you hear in the media or in even alternative finances, Americans aren't buying gold and silver anymore. Well, that's partially true. Problem is they're not telling you the rest of the story, which means the world is, why are they? What do they know that we don't know in America? And I'm here to tell you, folks, as you see the next few weeks outlined, you may want to share this with friends and family. If they don't have satellite dish and direct, I would definitely instruct them to go to wealthtransfernews.org and get on there, because we do have the weekly television show airing there. And we want you to be informed. And this next 4 to 5 weeks is going to outline not only those relationships, why they're doing it, but then it's going to outline what they see that your American media, mainstream media, is not telling you. So it's going to be very informative. I look forward to sharing all of this. I think this will be a great series for a lot of folks to get into because we're going to get right to it. We have a lot of information.